Dun, 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 dun. Recording. Cool.
So what's this about the bibbity dibbity doop?
Bibbidi bibbidi doo. Isn't that a Cinderella thing?
It's like bibbity dibbity doop.
Something like that. Well, Gabby and I tried out this new.
Boba?
No, it's like a Chinese Chipotle, kinda. But it's a lot better. They give you so much more food, and
So it's like a buffet?
no, it's literally like Chipotle. You go in, you get a bowl, you add white rice, whatever they have. I think they have like red rice.
Panda Express?
No, I guess that's the same thing. Yeah, but it's called Bibibop.
Oh, Bibibop.
Have you heard of that?
No.
It's Bibibop. But every time Gabby and I pass it, we go Bibibop.
Bibibop.
Yeah.
Is it here?
I think it's near. Dude, honestly, I don't know. I'm terrible with directions.
How far is it from here?
Probably like 15 minutes.
North?
Yes.
East, west, north. So that means it'd be like 45 minutes from where I'm at.
Yeah. Fuck. or there may be one over there because there's two that I know of.
Bibidi-bop?
Bibibop.
Oh, BB. Oh, you know what Bibidi-bop is?
Huh.
From or at least Bibbidi. It's from Dragon Ball Z.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the little short like yellowy orange with the M. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bibbidi.
The Majin guy?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, but we tried that place. It's a cheaper version of Chipotle. It's Chinese, but like you can get a rice bowl, and they have. So what I got a rice bowl, and they put kale. It's healthier too. They put kale, carrots, lettuce, I forget, eggs, some other stuff, and then they have like this thing called a yum yum sauce. It's really good.
Yeah, I know about yum yum sauce, bro.
And then after that, they give you the option of your protein. You can get half and half, but one portion, like a half, is the same portion that you'd get at Chipotle. But I got
half a portion.
Yeah, it's because the bowl is massive.
So what's the pricing like?
I'm getting to it.
I was gonna say it sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, so I got the bowl with everything I just said, and then I got regular chicken and spicy chicken. The spicy chicken honestly didn't taste spicy at all, but it was so much meat. And at the end, so we
good see you, bro. What are you laughing at?
I knew that was gonna happen. But at the end, we ended up paying like $26 for both of us.
That's not bad. I spend about that plus some on Chipotle, because then on Chipotle you get like chips, you get like the queso and all that stuff.
Yeah, and that was adding drinks onto the order.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then they also have miso soup on the side that you can get.
What? Bibibop.
Bibibop.
Okay.
You should try it out.
Okay. I'm gonna Google it on Maps, see how far it is away.
There might be one in Avon.
Oh, honestly, hopefully. Dude, I doubt it.
Gabby's shaking her head now, so you're out of luck. Also, for your audio, does it matter if it's two things like that, or is it good?
No, it just means it's recording like a stereo, so it's recording like two different.
Okay.
It's like 2 in 1. Honestly,
okay.
I don't know the real difference, but when on the editing side, it won't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go an hour or 30 minutes in and be like, okay, that audio was screwed.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you guys are watching again, hope you guys liked the episode from last week. It was a lot of fun to film.
Yeah, it was really fun. Pablo said he was pissed off like the next day.
Yeah. So you didn't have any side effects from it, did you?
Well, my stomach was just screwed.
Dude, me, like, and I know it was that because I had a headache all day, and it was the headache that I felt while I was eating the hot sauce. And I was just really, like, irritable and a little mad all day. Like, my professor was talking about, like, going through math and stuff. And the whole time I'm like, why are you talking?
It's like why is math a thing? Like,
Yeah, and the way he was explaining stuff, I'm like, bro, can you just be quiet? Like, why are you explaining it that way? You just confused me. But all day I was, like, mad. So, I don't know if it's a side effect of the sauce. But, I mean, I'm fine now. But, dang.
That sauce was intense.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be for sure.
Thinking about it now, when we were eating the ice cream, like as I took a breath, like the breath in my mouth just made it worse. Like the
honestly,
burning
I think I
sensation
would
in
have
my
just
mouth.
preferred to just like ride it,
Yeah.
instead of like taking ice cream, because the ice cream was nice, but like a minute or two in, when you talked, it was like really intense. It just came right
Yeah.
back. I would have just preferred to just ride it out and see what happens, But
Yeah.
that's just me.
I feel like I haven't seen you in like a minute. We usually meet up every Tuesday, Thursday, but I don't think we've seen each other.
We haven't done that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, my professor. Well, yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, cause like I think you said you were doing like studying for a presentation or something like that. And honestly, on Tuesdays I get to school kind of late just because we take the time to have a morning with Otis, like walk him and all that stuff. And then Thursday I get there hella early, and honestly I stopped going to the library.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I go to the other building where my class is at, because I just assume you're not going to be there, so I just go to that class. I'm like, why am I going to go to the library, set up just to take everything apart and walk over there?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to set up here and do my thing, and I just walk into class 10 minutes before class starts and then call it good.
Well, shoot, at that point, should we just meet up at your class?
I mean,
is there anybody there before?
Well, like in the classroom?
Yeah. Is that where you
No,
go?
no. There's like seating outside.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You want to meet there, so we don't. Have to...
It's yeah. I mean, there's like a like bar stools.
Yeah, I've sat there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the same building that your class is in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like on the side next to the windows.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be better just to meet there to save us a walk.
It's just the stools aren't comfy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's those like metal nasty ones, and like I'm sliding the whole time. I'm like standing up, but like slouched over, sitting down. Like
yeah, the chairs at the library are very much comfortable.
Yeah, but I'd be down to try to meet up there one day just to see.
We can try it tomorrow, see how it goes.
Okay. Oh, I don't have class tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my professor hit us up through Canvas. He sent us a message, and all he said was, "No class on Tuesday. See you on Thursday." That's all he said.
It's like, cool. That's all I needed to know.
I was like, all right, man, cool. But yeah, we were. It's the second time he's canceled class. The first time he did it, we were ahead. So and then we were on schedule, like right with the course, and now we're behind. Because
that always happens. They cancel and they're like, "Oh, it's all right. We're ahead." And then next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, we have this much to do. I'm only going to teach you this much. You have to learn the rest because we're behind."
Oh man. Yeah, so my plan is to just knock out all the homework for it.
Nice.
During that time, because that means I don't have class until 1:30.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow's a long day, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't have class till 1:30.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be on campus at like 9 or 10, so I just knock out a bunch of math.
Oh, bet. Are you still gonna go to the library? Because I don't have class till noon.
Yeah, yeah, might as well, cause yeah.
Cool.
Maybe, I don't know.
We'll see, I guess.
It's too far ahead. I don't want to think that far.
Yeah, and so before we started recording this, actually, we did our first post on our Instagram page.
Facts.
It's the link in the description, but it's called the PG Talk Podcast. And yeah, you guys should go check it out. We posted a story, and then afterwards we're gonna kind of do we posted a post.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a story afterwards.
Which was weird because we posted it, and basically if you guys are looking at it, what it says there is exactly what we put down the first time, but the only difference is we put hashtag BTS and hashtag podcast, and within 10 seconds it got it literally got removed.
Within a couple seconds, I got and I've never seen this before. I'm like, what the heck is this? I got like a warning sign, and it said, Instagram has removed your post because it's
it violated community guidelines.
Yeah,
supposedly.
I'm like, hashtag BTS, hashtag
yeah, but it didn't say exactly what. It just said it said something about it had an invalid link, but we didn't post a link.
Well, the hashtags are a link because when you click the hashtag,
I guess
it
that
sends
makes
you
sense,
to something.
yeah.
So it had to be one of the hashtags.
But BTS and podcast, what? The two most generic things. How is that against the community guidelines?
Yeah, I might have to Google it after this. Be like, why is BTS illegal on Instagram?
watch you go into like the. I've been stuttering so hard, dude. I don't know why, but ever since yesterday, because
Bro, it hasn't been since yesterday. You've been
no,
stuttering your
no,
whole
I've
life.
been good. I was on a good. Shut the fuck. I was on a good streak of like almost a year with like minimal stuttering. Dude, don't look at me like that.
Let's
I'm
be
being for real.
honest. Let's
Don't
be
look at me.
honest, dude.
I'm being for real. Every now and then it'll spike, but right now, like, I don't, maybe I'm just tired because I've been sleeping late the past couple of days. But I was helping Karen with homework last night, right? With just like some math. And then I continued cleaning after she was like, you know what, like I'm gonna move on. So she went on to physio stuff, and I went over to like help her again with math, but I forgot she had moved on. And I looked at what she had on her notebook, and she drew something. I was like, oh, that looks like the female like reproductive system, is what I was gonna say. But I was like, oh, that looks like the female. Yeah, I did that like 6 times.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. And
your brain was just like.
Yeah, no. And then Karen looked at me, and you're like, "Did you just restart?"
That's hilarious. You just restart.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know how that happens. Like, I was talking, all of a sudden I was like, rip, and like I didn't get out of it. If she hadn't have laughed, I think I would have just stayed there for forever, just saying rip the whole time.
Yeah, you've had a stutter problem your whole life, but it's never been that bad.
This is old age, man. I'm about to be 25. That's why.
25 next week.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have a quarter life crisis.
Yikes.
I'm gonna get my belly button tattooed. I mean,
Your
pierced.
belly button tattoo?
Yeah, and pierced.
What's it gonna be? Tattooed of Otis.
Yeah, and then my belly button's gonna be his nose, and it'll be pierced. So I'll just have a pierced nose.
God, I don't even want to imagine that. Just shut up. That sounds disgusting.
Oh, you wanna know what I found out?
Huh.
Remember, Need for Speed Underground 2?
The game on the GameCube?
Yes. The best Need for Speed game that there ever was out there. Do you remember the song that Riders on the Stone?
Yeah.
It was like Riders on the Stone.
Yeah. Oh, that brings back
yeah, dude. You want to know who sings it?
Who?
Okay, not like sings it like that part, but like who's the main person on the track? Guess.
Dude, I have no idea. You're probably gonna say a name that I don't know. Eminem.
No, like it's a rapper that does a lot. Like
Sick.
Does the most weirdest stuff.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg does it.
What?
Yeah, I was because he did a podcast with Joe Rogan, and I was like on the way here I was like, oh, you know what, like I want to listen to the Snoop Dogg, right? And I just went on his Spotify, hit shuffle play. It was like the third song that came up. And then like he was kind of like singing into it, and I'm like, this sounds familiar. All of a sudden it was like Riders on the Stone.
And then unlocked the mirror.
Yeah, and then I was like, no way. So at the red light, I like looked at my phone, and on the thing it said Snoop Dogg presents, and then it said Riders on the Stone, and then like the bottom quarter had the Need for Speed Underground 2 logo. Dang. With the wheel, and then I was like, no way. So then I went. I on Spotify. I went to the playlist for the game, and I was just bumping to it the whole way here.
Nice.
Yeah. But that song is a classic, dude.
It really is.
Yeah.
I remember playing that game and not knowing how to save it.
What?
Like every time, for some reason, I remember.
So you restarted every single time you played the game.
I remember at least restarting the game probably like 10 times. Like. The beginning.
So you just thought you have to play the whole thing through in one go?
I think so.
What?
Because like the beginning, like when you get dropped off at the airport and then you do that race, I remember doing that like 20 times.
It's the drag race, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not a drag race. It's drift. Drag. No, yeah, drag.
I think it's just a regular race because the drag race is straight on.
Yeah. It's just like you start and the first one to get from point A to point B in a straight line, right? You just go vroom.
By the way, screw those drag races on that game. They got me so mad.
Yeah. Dude.
But speaking of that, I know not last podcast, but the podcast before that, you wanted to talk about some childhood memories.
Yeah.
Specific you wanted to.
No, not really. I just thinking about that brings me back just like late nights and what.
I have one specific memory that. It's embarrassing
on you,
on me, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
As soon as you start bringing it up, maybe I'm sure I have a lot of embarrassing, but I mean, we were both pretty chill, you know?
Okay, so I don't remember how old I was, but before I start, don't judge me. I was a kid.
Too late.
But I'm gonna look at the camera. Have you guys ever shat your pants?
Oh, yes. And I was going to bring it up. Like a couple like last one, we were talking about something similar to that, and I was going to bring it up. Bro, low-key, I felt so bad for you. But at the same time, like looking back at it, it's so funny. But in the moment, bro, I felt so bad for you.
Dude, the whole time, okay, so kind of backstory. Well, in general, I shat my pants as a kid at a
Twice,
park.
no?
I don't even remember. Oh, this is a really gruesome story.
That's right. That's right. Go for it, bro.
Okay,
I'm gonna take off my sweater. Go.
We were at my aunt's house, and a bunch of my cousins were there. I think were we getting together for like Christmas or something?
It was warm.
Okay, well
It might have been somebody's party or it was some kind of celebration.
it was at a get together, and if any of my cousins are watching, some of you might have been there. We walked to the park. Oh yeah, Juan was there. So Juan, if you're watching, we walked to the park, and I think we just had eaten, and me, a little bit about me. Right after I eat, I
He
usually
literally just shits the toilet, not his pants.
I literally have to go to the bathroom because I have to poop, and so we were walking to we had just eaten. We were walking to the park, and my stomach was like, oh, like I gotta go to the bathroom now. And I told myself, I'm like, oh, I can wait. Like I've done it before, and I would have been totally fine.
Oh.
Gabby has her headphones on and she took one off just to hear this story.
Get ready because your kids might have this problem too.
But I would have been totally fine. If we didn't go to the park, well, I would have been fine if we went to the park regardless. But if we didn't get on the specific ride or like toy that was on there,
you're talking about. So it's like a seat that you sit on, and it's angled like it's not like this. It's more like this or like this, and you sit on it. And
it's
somebody
like a
literally
cup.
It's that?
It's like a cup that you sit on to give like
it's like indented, and somebody just literally just spins you.
Yeah. So I got on there, and I'm like, oh, bet. Or I think one of my cousins is on there. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I hate getting spin because I get super dizzy. I can like stand up, spin 3 times, and be dizzy. So I was on there, and they spun me like 4 times. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fun. It's like, all right, I'm time to get off. They kept going. I'm like, all right, like my stomach kind of hurts. It's like, can I please get off? And then
hold on. I can't just say that. I think you might have said before we went to the park that you had to use the restroom.
I did,
and I told you. I said use the restroom, and then you're like, no, I'll be all right. I want to walk with you guys. And I was like, bro, just use the restroom, and you didn't.
I didn't want to feel left out because I was gonna walk by myself if I used the bathroom.
And guess what? You walk by yourself back. Okay, continue.
Okay, so I kept. She kept. I think she kept spinning me, and then eventually she stopped, and my stomach hurt really bad, and.
Okay, sorry, bro. Put it out there.
I stood up. And okay, I was wearing shorts.
Oh yeah.
I stood up and then I started walking, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Like I have to take a crap. So I started jogging back to my aunt's house by myself because I needed a crap. And next thing I know, dude, there's crap going down my leg, and I looked at it and I just stood there like, I just shat myself.
You didn't realize? It just came out?
Dude. I think it was already out like as soon as I like got spun or something. Cause it was out. Oh, dude.
Hold on, but you didn't feel like a sensation of like pushing. It just was.
I think I did a little cause.
Oh
no! I think what happened is that I had trusted a fart.
And oh no!
I'm like, all right, it's just gonna be a little fart. It'll make my stomach feel a little bit better before I get to my aunt's house.
Oh no!
And then I farted, and next thing you know, my whole butt is warm. The side of my leg is warm.
And you're like, wow, that was a nice fart.
I'm like, dude, that was a really good fart. I look down. I'm wearing shorts. Just like this inner part is just like full of crap. And then my shoes got full of crap. And as soon as I got to our aunt's house, I looked at Mom. I'm like, I shat my pants.
Imagine being mom and dad and just chilling it and like, oh yeah, like the kids are at the park, and all of a sudden one of your kids comes back with crap in their pants, and you just stand there like like help.
Oh god. I had to get in the shower obviously, but I think they're like everybody came back from the park and like, why'd you come home early? Or because I didn't tell anybody.
No, yeah, you did.
I did. I only remember telling the grown-ups.
I saw you
with my.
Yeah. I think I literally went over and I was like, or like you said something, and I remember calling mi tia and or somebody back there and like with all the cousins and being like, hey,
So
like
everybody knew.
I mean, what the fuck?
You just called me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, everybody knew.
Oh shit.
Dude, maybe I'm tripping, but I remember having a physical like a memory of one of mis tias coming to pick us up from the park.
Pick you guys up because I walked all the way there.
Yeah, because you walked, and I remember driving.
They made me walk because there was no way they were gonna.
Bro, it was so sad. We passed you, and you're just walking, and then
with shit on my
bro,
leg.
we all laughed as we drove by. We all looked at each other and laughed, and we just saw you just like walking with like, and you saw like the streak on your leg.
And that's why I always go to the bathroom after I eat now. I'm traumatized.
Oh man, dude, you're gonna wear diapers when you're old.
Honestly, well, I mean, it's not that I didn't see it because I should have gone to the bathroom after I ate. I shouldn't have gotten on the spinny thing. My cousin shouldn't have spinned me that much. And I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know. But I mean, I walked to our aunt's house like with my head straight down. I'm like, oh
and
my
the
gosh.
thing is, like, it wasn't even like a couple houses over. It was like two blocks away.
Yeah, I walked a couple blocks with shit in my pants.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, and it was like I can like feel the memory of the shit on my left leg.
Do you ever have like dreams about it?
2 times, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you poop the bed.
Dude, have you ever had those really, really realistic dreams where you're like peeing in the dream and then you wake up, you're like, oh crap, did I pee myself?
Okay, so maybe just because I'm like overweight, but a couple times during the summer, like I still sleep with the animal blankets. You know, like the Mexican animal blankets.
Yeah, Gabby and I have one on our bed right now.
Yeah, me too. But even in the summer, I would sleep with it on. I would just sleep with
maniac.
like my knees down, uncovered. But you know, it was like
So just this part is covered?
No, uncovered. Oh. So from like my knees to like my nips was covered, and here up was uncovered, and so was here, right? So I get some fresh air. But I would in my dream I'd be like, dude, taking the best pee at the urinal, and then it was like, and then I would wake up and I would be wet, and I'd be like, dude, and then it would still be wet.
Did you piss yourself?
No, but I would go like this.
Nah, stop capping.
No, it wasn't,
nah,
dude. It didn't.
No,
I was just.
You pissed
yourself. I was just sweating, but I did pee myself at Okie. Yeah.
Tell the story.
I mean, I was sleeping. I peed.
I remember you telling me a story that you fell asleep running
in boot camp.
Yeah, in boot camp.
Yeah,
on the way to the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't even remember. I just remember my dream having to pee, and then all of a sudden I'm waking up and I'm running and I'm about it because we had like pillars in the squad bay, right? And I was about it and I bumped into the pillar, like my shoulder bumped into the pillar as I was running, and I just remember that. Like, and I really had to pee though, so I just ran and we have a fire watch, which is just like one of us that like we get put on rotation, and you stay up for like 3 hours in the night, like watching, you know, make like whole like military thing, making sure like nobody's coming in or whatever. Yeah. And they have that, and they have like one in the back, one in the front or front back, and they have 2 people constantly like roving, right, just walking around, make sure everyone's fine, make sure like it's like our own police, like we're all policing each other, right? And one of the guys like stopped me, and he's like, because you're not supposed to run, you're not supposed to have your bare feet on the floor because you can get like infections or whatever, right? But like I was already like running, and the guy like at the front, he was hey, what are you doing? Stop! And I was like, bro, I'm about to piss right now, and I just said, fuck it, dude, I'm going, and I went into the urinal, and like I peed, and I was just like, and I ran back, but I mean. Yeah, I have another whack story which I told on the other podcast with Alex and Caesar, but I'm not gonna tell this one.
No, you got to, bro. I just told everybody that I shit my pants.
No, but the other one's a little. It's a little whack.
Okay,
It's a little
okay.
wild. You know the story. I
Yeah.
told on the podcast.
we can save it for another episode. But
Yeah, yeah. When like in the future, like
he's like never in the future,
like this. No, but like whenever we're more like secure in this, I'll tell the story.
Wait, wouldn't that be the worst time to tell it?
No, because I can say whatever I want by then.
No, I guess you're right.
I think, right?
I think,
that's how it works.
But I don't know. We got our post banned by saying #BTS.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
At least all the podcasts I listen to, they're all like saying some wild stuff, but they're all comedians.
I mean, we can say we're comedians. Not really.
Dude, even if I tried, I could not do that.
Dude, you laugh at every single thing, so.
But the thing is, I have this bad habit of like pity laughing.
Oh, just like literally laughing at everything?
Yeah, like when somebody says something and I know they're trying to be funny, I'll just pity laugh. Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly, there's very little things that actually make me crack up, like crying laughing, or like I legit like belly laugh. There's very little things.
Every once in a while when I'm watching like a Sidemen video, they're like, it cracks me up. Like oh, did you see the Silent Library?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it. Then
it's funny. It's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay. I stopped watching it there. Like, I haven't watched in like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, that one got me cracking up.
Dude, you want to know what would be funny? A good show for you? Have you ever heard or seen that Impractical Jokers?
I've heard about them.
Watch it.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, there's so many clips. It's not like full episodes, but there's clips. And there's this. I don't know if I want to spoil it.
Don't.
Because it's funny.
Well, I feel like the only reason I thought the Sidemen was funny is because like I've watched them for such a long time, and like I in a way know them. Like
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So whenever something happens to one of them, like I think it's funny. If I watch like somebody random doing something funny, I don't think it'd be that funny.
Trust me. Well, maybe me because I like to watch a lot of comedians and stuff. And the new podcast that I listen to a lot, which I think is why I called you Babe, it's called Hey Babe. The podcast is called Hey Babe. Oh. And it's with Chris DiStefano, who's a comedian in New York. And there's this other guy, Sal Vulcano, who is another comedian in New York. And Sal is part of the Impractical Jokers. It's a group of 4 friends that have been friends since freshman year of high school. And they're all like 40s, like mid 40s now, and they have this show that's been going on for 10 seasons now, right? Damn. And I started listening. I got introduced to Sal through Chris. And I got through him through another one of my podcasts I was into. So it's like a chain, right? And I got hooked. And dude, it's one of my favorite podcasts. And I was like, you know what? Like they're constantly talking about Impractical Jokers on the show. Like I gotta check it out. And I'm hooked, bro. I'm hooked.
Yeah, I'll give it a listen.
Do you know what it even involves or anything?
No.
So pretend it's like, so let's just say it's me, you, Gabs, and Karen, right? And one of us is out in public with the earpiece.
Oh, I know what that is then.
Okay.
Yeah, they have somebody out in public and they have an earpiece and they're telling them what to do and what to say.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I think I've seen some of those episodes on Facebook, like on my Facebook videos. Like, you know, when you get stuck in that hole of just looking at Facebook videos.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I really have found a lot of joy in just watching that stuff. It's freaking hilarious.
I also have been like not recently, but like the past couple months, I've been back into like watching Speedy and like actually watching him on Twitch and stuff like that. Oh, for real?
Is he still good?
Yeah, he's like probably, I think he's live right now on Twitch.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It's pretty fun watching him live. And dude, I was freaking out the other day because I had commented something on his live chat, and I was like, because he plays GTA RP. Remember what I told you it was? It's like real life, but it's in GTA. Like you have jobs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he was playing that, and I'm like, dude. I commented, I'm like, dude, the GTA RP series is freaking awesome. And then I hit send, and then like you know how like there's a delay. Like a couple seconds later, he's like, "Oh, thanks, Mexican Widow." I'm like, "Oh."
So he called you out on it.
Yeah.
You're like, hey.
Like I'm like that video is saved on there forever. I can go back into his videos on Twitch and he's gonna say my name.
On your LinkedIn account, you have to put that you got mentioned by
Yeah.
KYRSPD.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Oh, low key, you could take a soundbite and do that.
Yeah. But like speaking of like Twitch and stuff, have you ever thought about like streaming any video games and stuff?
I don't think I'm that good at video games or commentary.
Or just like streaming in general.
Yeah, I would be down for streaming. I'd be down to do a live podcast one day. Like,
stream it on YouTube.
Yeah, stream it on YouTube, but we need a way better setup.
Yeah,
like more secure stuff that can like record and like all the mics and like I feel like it's a whole production.
Yeah, we need to have a screen that like shows the comments and stuff. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, that would be so good. So, if you're watching, I'd love to get like the comment interaction up. Like speaking about like seeing comments up. I think it'd be cool to one day do a podcast and like do like some topic suggestions from people who are watching. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool. But yeah, Practical Jokers.
Shitting my pants.
Shitting your pants. Peeing the bed.
Have you seen any new movies recently? No. Are you caught up with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies?
I think so.
Like you've seen the newest one?
What's the newest one?
It's the one where Jake Gyllenhaal is in with Mysterio.
Okay, no.
Okay, you need to watch it.
Is it good?
Spider-Man No Way Home comes out next month.
Is that the one?
And that's gonna
wait. He's the one. That's the one where it's Doctor Strange is in it, right?
Yes.
No Way Home.
That's the one where Tobey
Maguire.
I think it hasn't been. Actually, the second trailer comes out tomorrow.
Okay, because Alma told me today that she thinks también that it's gonna be that Toby's gonna be on there.
Dude, I hope so. But the second trailer comes out tomorrow at 5, so we're gonna find out if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in it.
Andrew Garfield's that middle one, right?
Yeah. So
I never saw him as Spider-Man. I never saw.
Garfield?
Yeah, I never saw
his Spider-Man movies are actually really good.
What?
Yeah, you should watch them.
See, I maybe just because I grew up watching Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, but I can't get like my favorite Spider-Man is probably Spider-Man 3
with Venom.
With Tobey Maguire when he's Venom.
Mm-hmm. And also the new Venom with like Tom Hardy. And
yeah, dude, I haven't seen that one.
Do you plan on watching it?
Yeah. Don't spoil it. I want to watch it.
Okay, he says he wants to watch it,
but I never watch it.
In 5 months, I'm like, "Oh, have you seen Venom?" He's like, "No, but like, don't spoil it because I want to watch it."
Yeah, bro. Fucking 5 years from now, when I finally watch it, it'll be worth it. It's because I don't have a TV. But break is coming up. What?
What about the TV Alma has?
That's in her room.
It's called sharing. Just move it to the living room. How far is that?
Well, we tried, but we couldn't get it to work.
You couldn't turn it on?
No, like we couldn't like get the thing to play.
What thing?
Like on the TV, we got it to transfer over, but whenever
transfer over to what?
Well, because we connected it through HDMI to her laptop, right? And we were on HBO Max, and it was showing just fine. Like we put it to whatever happened on the computer screen happened on the screen on the TV, and then whenever we found the movie, I forgot what movie. Oh, we're gonna watch Ted, and she hit play, and it was just like black screen, but the audio was there. And even on the computer was like that. And then when you disconnected the HDMI, when you disconnected the two, it worked just fine on the computer. Like you could see it and like hear it. But once you connected it to the TV, the visuals went away with just a black screen with the little bar moving, showing how far you are in the movie with the audio playing. So we just never watched the movie.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because that's it's always worked on with our laptops for.
Well, I don't know how Alma has it set up now because she actually watches shows and stuff.
Like through her laptop?
I don't know if it's through her
laptop.
Have a laptop. Yeah.
When she get a laptop?
Well, it was Becca's. Remember?
Oh.
Like the Chromebook that Dad bought her. Yeah, Becca gave it to her.
Lucky.
So. But because I don't know how she has it set up, but she's playing movies and stuff.
Did she get a Fire Stick?
I don't think so.
Cause
Honestly, dude, I know very little about her.
she lives with you.
Bro, I barely see her. I see her like once a week.
Jeez.
Yeah. Through school and me working on the weekends, and she's either at work or she's out, you know.
With her boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. Out with her boy toy.
With her boy toy.
But yeah, like I barely see her.
Otis is slumped.
That's right.
Then he looks so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch him. He can stay there because he's either like that or he's gonna be really annoying and whining.
I like him better like that.
Me too. Why I think I wrapped him up in the
yeah.
See, I know him.
His butt's on the
pillow
and everything. He is so comfortable right now.
Yeah, dude. I know how to get him. I saw him laying there. I took off my sweater and instantly I'm like, "Yep."
That's why you took your sweater off. You're like, "Here's my chance."
Yeah. I'm like, if I get him right now and I like, because at nighttime we literally tuck him in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we every night we grab his like dog bed and we fluff it up and we put it down.
That's hilarious.
And we put like one blanket on, and then we tell him to get in, and with the other blanket we'll cover him and just tuck him in on the sides.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. He's literally like my son.
He is your son.
Yeah, you came out of my balls.
That's fucking weird. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
It was a dumb question. Go ahead.
It's okay. I want to hear it.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, how was your drive here? Because I was gonna mention how it snowed yesterday.
It was good. I mean, there's so much traffic in Avon, so I went like the longer way, just like through the back roads or whatever, and it was cool because I like through the Eagle Creek area. It's kind of nice. Like you literally feel like you're in like West Virginia driving like just like through all the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
And like all like the trees and like all the trees were like losing their leaves and stuff, and it was really cool to drive through. I remember when I was driving Lyft and Uber, I drove through those streets in the winter, and it looked so beautiful, dude. It literally felt like I was driving through a winter wonderland.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in my head I'm like driving through a winter wonderland.
Gabby and I, well, as soon as we woke up yesterday, Gabby's like, "Come on, let's be those people to post snow on our Snapchat stories."
It was literally like 1 centimeter of snow.
Yeah,
like you could barely see the white.
As soon as it snows, we're like, "Oh, picture time." First snow.
Dude, tell me why when I saw it on Gabby's story, I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah, I'm like, they're those people. But at least it was on purpose. You guys were being for real.
Yeah, we were. What were you gonna say before I asked you?
I was gonna say what else you got on there.
Oh, so we could do a childhood memory from you, and then, well, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about streaming video games, cause like, well, okay, those are gunshots.
Yeah, there are literally gunshots out there.
We literally just heard gunshots not right behind us, but like in a distance.
Yeah, one dude just it was like five or six rounds that he shot off.
Yeah, holy shit.
Dang. I'm sleeping here tonight. I'll sleep on this comfy ass couch.
Yikes.
Dang.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, if we die, it's recorded. We just
Yeah.
we just have to upload it instantly.
Shit, that's not gonna be instant. It takes like 20 minutes to do. Oh yeah, streaming video games before we got interrupted by gunshots, you know.
Yeah. Your brain just short circuited so hard.
Okay, so growing up, I always played video games, and I feel like I don't know, I'd be a pretty good streamer, but I don't know, I feel like I'd be pretty awkward talking.
I think it's one of those things that if you're not already kind of good at it, because some people just kind of like hop on and go.
Yeah,
you just over time, you just get good at it.
I mean, I don't plan on doing it. I just like in the future, I maybe want to get like a setup, like a gaming setup like that, just because like it's like pretty cool. But I mean, we'll see what happens. But like, I don't plan on like streaming on Twitch or anything. It's just a matter of like, because Gabby and I, we got a new game for the Switch. It's a Mario Party Superstars. We maybe can maybe play a game after this with you if you want.
What's the Superstars?
So it's basically, oh, we need to, if you have time after this, play a game because it has, so the Superstars consists of a bunch of old Mario Party mini games from the past Mario Parties. And it's got a bunch of
Oh.
maps too, and it has some mini games from the Mario Party we played on the GameCube, Mario Party 4.
Yeah.
It has some on there that are like super nostalgic. One of them came up yesterday when we were playing, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, dude, it was the, I don't know if you remember playing it, but it was the one where you were standing and the book flipped, and you had to like make it to the shape, and as it went, like it
Oh,
flipped faster.
yeah. Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
that one was on there, and as soon as it came up, I was like, whoa, like. Pablo and I used to play this, and we were so good. It'd be like so fast. It'd be like,
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yo, that one was honestly like top 10 of the Mario Party games.
And that Mario Party has like so many mini games. We haven't even played them all. I mean, we got it like a couple days ago, but like every time you stop for like a mini game, it's like a new one that we haven't played. It's so fun. We'll see if you have some time to play after.
Yeah, I mean, it takes like 20-30 minutes to download the video onto your laptop.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So play a quick game or two during then.
Gabby gets really competitive, but I always.
It's so funny because like she's pretty chill most of the time. You know, she doesn't really have like too many ups and downs and emotions. So whenever she gets hella competitive, like it's
kinda
fun to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, that gunshot really got me like looped. You know, like I was in it and now I'm like, what the fuck happened over there?
The other night, I think it was yesterday morning when I woke up. I heard some gunshots again too.
Dang, dude.
So I mean, I think it's just this area. It's pretty bad.
And you guys are like, sign me up for another year.
Yeah, gunshots. Sign me up. Well, I mean, we stayed because we didn't want to go through like the whole moving process, and there was already so much going on, and like we were saving more money staying here.
Yeah.
And
I get both sides.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The only issues we have, which is
Is a possibility of getting shot.
Hey man, I got nothing to say.
Yeah.
No, but
I mean, there are worse places to live. You know what I mean? Like
our first apartment was way worse than where we're at right now.
You're talking about Oakbrook?
Yes. When we were there, dude, there was one night there was this random dude knocking on our door.
You told me about that.
And then he went up to our
the window
and started knocking on there too. Like he knew where the bedroom window was.
Yeah, I remember you, and he was like trying to get something. No, he was saying like open up or something.
He's like, hey, open up, because I think the previous person that. No, that's just the fridge.
No,
dude, now you're just paranoid. That's just a fridge.
Are you listening to anything, Gabs? What are you?
Oh yeah, you're hearing it through her headphones. Hit play, baby.
No.
Dude, you're going crazy.
Dude, I'm tripping. I literally sound like an AR. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, you're paranoid now.
Sorry.
But at the old apartment, there was literally like a guy there that I think maybe the people before us like owed him something or something. But he was like legit banging on the door like at 3 a.m. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? So that place was a lot sketchier than where we're at right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I remember going there, like visiting while I was on leave and stuff, and like low key, like dude, yeah, like you know when you just drive into an apartment complex and you're like, oof,
that was it.
Yeah, and like the parking lot was so messed up and like just everything, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's part of the struggle, you know.
Yeah, I mean this one's all right. We plan on staying here until we can afford a house.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at too. At the apartment we're at, but I mean we signed another year. I mean 8 months, and we'll see how it feels. And then,
like you guys plan on trying to get a house in 8 months, or are you just staying for
8 months? Because then, and then after that we're gonna find somewhere we can stay a year. Because after that is when Karen's application processes her process for dental school. We'll find out where she gets accepted to or not. And there's a possibility that we'll go out of state for her dental school. So we're trying to sync up the time our lease ends to the time we have to move, if we have to move out of state for her dental school.
Then we're gonna have to Zoom call our podcast.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not until like 2 years from now, so we can figure something out.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can get my computer working, it won't be hard. We just, I get a camera on me, you get a camera on you. I record my audio through there, and you record your audio through there.
It'd be like
and we just like talk to each other.
It'd be like remember when the Sidemen over quarantine did their like talks, like they'd have their own thing.
Yeah. It would be
like,
exactly like that.
videos? Yeah.
Yeah. You can just put me and you, and then bam, that's it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then go from there.
Yeah, but we can end it off by you telling us one of your favorite childhood memories. I say you give us one of your weirdest, cringiest band moment.
Band?
Yeah, because there's a lot of those. There's a lot to pick, I can assume.
Well, I don't think I was ever a part of any cringy stuff. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm in like the band, and like, cause I was in the marching band in high school, sophomore, junior, and senior year, and it was fun. And I didn't really get into it until senior year, and then, even then, I didn't get like into it like some of the other guys. No shame to them, just band kids are literally like what you think of band kids.
They're kind of
weird. Strange. They're cool.
I mean, we can say that because we were band kids.
Yeah. But and I feel like band kids as adults are cool. Yes, you know what I mean?
Some of them.
Yeah. Okay. Weird ass smile. But nah, dude, I didn't really. I kind of just stayed on my own.
It doesn't even have to be about band, just like anything, like high school.
I mean, just
you got to give us something, man. I talked about shit in my pants,
dude. I don't have anything like that though. That's the thing. I remember. I mean, just a quick one. I remember in 9th grade English class, there was this kid who thought he was like the best in school, right? And he was in I think he was a freshman in the varsity basketball team, and I hadn't shaved my unibrow yet. So I was still rocking the unibrow, and it was so uncalled for, because it was in English class, and the teacher had said something about answer a question or something, right? And it was maybe something grammar related. We were going over like a grammar rule, and she was like, "Oh, would you put a comma here?" I don't even know what it was, but the dude answered it, and it was wrong. Right, so I just said the right answer right after him, like corrected him. He was sis. I'm like, wait, I thought it was, just genuinely wanted to know. And then it was towards the end of class, right? And then whatever, and like the bell rings, and
he's like, all right, smart ass.
Yeah, and I sat at the end of on the end, a couple seats back, like against the wall, and he sat like 1, 2 over. You know what I mean? From me, so like a knight, 1, 2 over. In chess. So I could have knighted him. But
shut up. Keep going.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, and then like next to him was like his girl, and like behind her was like another girl, and they were all like what you would consider like the cute ones in class, right? And what was I doing? Yeah, and I just got up, put on my book bag, and we were leaving, and he comes to me, and I don't remember what he said, but he was like, hey, he's like, and he points at the unibrow, and then he's like, shave it,
dang,
or something like that. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I felt so, I didn't do anything. I just, I was pissed, but I kind of looked at him like,
I was like, excuse me,
I was so shocked. Yeah, he looks at it, and then. He said shave it or like that looks gross or something like that. But I was just like, what the fuck?
And from then on, Pablo shaved his unibrow.
Yeah, okay, but low key, it does look bad though.
I mean, I think it fits some people, but like,
not me. It just looks weird. But in that moment,
it's weird because like it's like full hair, and then it's just like some hairs, and then full hair. I got blessed of not having unibrow because I'm assuming you shave it like often.
Well, I don't even shave it. I pluck it.
Oh, okay.
And
You
even
do
then,
it?
sometimes I get a little wild, and I don't pluck it for like 2 months. But I
Does,
don't pluck anymore. Karen does.
does it end up getting pretty bad if you don't do it?
Honestly, not that bad. I mean, you can see it close up, but it's not as thick anymore. It's like thinning out in here.
Yeah, because I mean, if
But
somebody met you now, they would have never thought you had a unibrow.
yeah, and even back then, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, dude got hurt that I answered the question right after him.
Dude got hurt that you were smarter than him.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, it was so weird.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember I have a lot of moments like that. You can do the video?
Yeah, I was gonna do a story for the Instagram page.
Okay, go ahead. But this is for yours, though, right?
No, this is for our page.
Oh, you already did one for yours.
already
Got
done
it, got
mine.
it.
We are currently at 50 minutes of what is it, the eighth episode?
Yeah, 8th episode.
You can kind of move it. There's Pablo.
What's up?
There's Mr. Otis chilling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay tuned on Sunday. I believe it's the 20 something.
The 21st, I think.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Sunday, 1 p.m., 8th episode, the PG Talk.
Yeah, right now I'm talking about stories from high school that I remember one time I got bullied for literally no reason. So check out like around 50 minutes, maybe a little bit before then, and find out why I got bullied.
Yeah, there's some juicy stories in this episode. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, I ended it.
Okay. Go ahead and post it while I try to think of another story. I don't know. I had a lot of uncalled bullying moments. I always
Same.
stuck to myself, but I think it's because, like, when you're growing up at that age, people, like, all these dudes just have, like, because, you're going through puberty, getting all your, like, testosterone, and, like, some kids just are mean for no freaking reason.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we were bullied as kids. Like,
yeah, I mean,
for some
I didn't do
reason.
any bullying for sure, you know? If anything, like, I got some of it for no reason. Like, I was cool. Like, I had friends on the football team. I don't really like any basketball kids. I had a friend on the wrestling team. And, like, they were cool, you know? But it's like, and I talked to them during classes and stuff. But, and, like, sometimes I would sit with them during, like, lunch. If we didn't have the same lunch, like, I would go sit with them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, I don't even know what I did, bro. I just found some weird corner and sat there.
Yeah. If you're still watching, bullying is not cool. Don't do it. Cyberbullying, not cool. Real bullying, not cool.
Yeah.
Bullying, not cool at all.
But it builds character, so.
Bully Pablo.
Hey, you're the one that's talking. You don't got any more hair on your head, bro.
Hey, shit, you're right. I mean, as a kid, I got bullied for having big ears.
Yeah.
In elementary school,
Yeah.
they'd call me Dumbo, and like every time they get mad at me, they tell me to fly away.
Oh, for
I'm
real?
like, bet I'm about to.
They would tell you that?
No, I didn't say that, but they would tell me that.
That's kind of wild, dude.
Yeah, dude, in freaking elementary school, I was a kid. Oh, there was this one specific moment that I remember that freaking pissed me off / made me like, not depressed, because I don't know. It made me really sad. During elementary school, it was when I first got my glasses. And it was during a math test. You know those flip tests that you do like
You're talking about Scantrons?
No, it was like one of those multiplication ones.
Oh,
where you
yes,
flip it and
yes.
you go as fast as you can.
Yeah.
So it was I think it was a sevens table.
Mhm.
And then I got done with it so fast, and then I flipped it over and I'm like, yeah, done. And then one of
You're like.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of my classmates, I think he was sitting across from me or next to me or whatever, asked me to see my glasses, and I think it was my first week or like first day with my glasses.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, dude, because I was pretty excited I had my glasses. I'm like, yeah, dude, take a look at them. He grabbed them, he fucking bent them. Bro, elementary school, this dude just bent my glasses.
What?
Yeah. He was just like, and that's why my glasses were always so fucked up. I just like unbent them to make them like look better. I'm just like, dude, like, I just finished my math. Like, what are you doing?
So he literally just grabbed your glasses and was like,
Dude, yeah, he's like, let me see your glasses. And then he gives them back to me. I'm just like,
Bro, that's a scene from a movie.
It is, yeah.
That's like an origin story, and then you
Remind me.
become Spider-Man. Yeah, bro, we're
There's this,
synced up.
there's this one moment at work the other day. Some like one
You
of
were
our
like,
dude,
do a
yeah.
custom.
Something fell off the counter, and I just went like that and caught it. And I'm like, come on, checking if it worked.
You're like Danny as a kid in soccer.
Oh yeah, he would. What would he do?
He,
Like
he
kneel
played
down,
defense.
like pretend
Yeah.
to shoot you. Danny,
Yeah.
if you're watching this, we love you.
Oh man, shout out.
We'd be like in the distance juking each other out, and he's just like
Yeah,
he's
he's
kneel
like-
down somewhere pretending to
You'd
shoot.
be like,
He's like, God damn.
I remember speaking about elementary, and it's like, you know how like certain kids like in your situation, right? Like other kids would probably like that would have been a fight that would have broke out in class.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like
right.
just a fight, but like what? Like, are we just like little like?
It was just like bitches.
Yeah. That like you just kind of like took it and then you got sad, you know. And I'm the same way to where okay, I got two stories, but one of them sticking with elementary. Um, there's this girl that I sat next to in elementary school, and I had a crush on, right? And what's it called? And she had Cheetos in class, and she was giving to like all the Mexicans. It was hot Cheetos,
You're
right?
like, please give me the Cheetos.
No, and I sat next to her, and they were all talking and stuff, and then I think it was third grade because I was new. That's when we moved to that school in third
Oh.
grade. Yeah. So I was new. I think it was like November. So I've only been there since August. So August, September, October, for like 3 or 4 months, right? And I asked her, I'm like, cause like they were all talking, me trying to be all buddy. I was like, oh cool, cause they were literally asking her, and I'm like, oh cool. I'm like, is it okay if I have a couple? And she was like, yeah, bro. She gave me 2. A couple is 2.
Dang,
So she dead ass gave me. She went like 1, 2, and then she was like, you asked for a couple, and immediately like put her back to me and started
All
talking
right,
to her
bet. Give me the
friends.
whole bag.
Bro, I got so pissed. I didn't even eat them. I don't think, or if I did, I ate them super sad.
Dang. I don't know. I feel like I've always like if a situation like that happens, I'm just like, for example, with my glasses, I was just like, where did that get you? Like, I mean, I have broken glasses now, but like, what did you get?
Like you think about it logically.
I'm just sitting there like, okay, now what? Like, I can just unbend them.
Yeah. It's like I can still see out of them. Like I don't see what your whole point was. You're like, I still finished my math before you did. So
my math paper.
He probably got mad that you finished your math before he did.
Probably.
But I remember one time we were in the front yard, and I was wearing a wife beater or a tank top or something, and like I was chunky, you know, like I am now as a kid, but probably a little chunkier back then. And we were out. I was mowing the lawn or something, and I had like I remember I had this red. I think it was Padres hat. I don't know. Had a P. Had a white stitched on P.
Oh, I know what that. I know. I remember.
You remember that hat?
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
wearing it like backwards or something, and I was mowing the lawn. And these guys drove by, and then they were like, "Put on a shirt. Nobody wants to see that." Yeah. And I went inside crying.
Dang.
And mom was, you know how like they sat outside on the porch, just like old people.
Just like old people. Dang.
Yeah. And what's it called? And yeah, I mean, I was just went inside crying, and then mom was super pissed. She was like, "Why are you crying? Like what did they say?" Like she wanted to know, and I never told her. But I just sat there crying.
Dang, dude. Some people like what?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, dude.
Like I still think logically. Like.
And then one time I was, you know, the Armstrong Park. I was riding my bike down there, and I think I might have been with you or somebody, and you might have been ahead, or maybe just by myself. And there was these kids, like teenagers, like probably like 17, 16, whatever, and they had a big dog on the leash, and like, I guess they.
Oh, dude, you're scared of dogs.
Well, big dogs like that, and like their vibe, they look like goth kids, like kind of mean, you know. And you know that hill that goes down, and then there's that lake.
Yeah.
That's literally right there. Well, I was going down, and I guess they sensed that I was kind of scared, and I kind of like gave them a look, and then the girl was like sick 'em, and the dog was like, "Arr!" And literally was like this close from falling into the lake. I was like,
that's a movie scene right there too.
Yeah, dude. No, but literally the kid was like,
yeah. I was just like, okay.
He didn't bother stepping on them or anything.
Dude, yeah, he just bent them. I told my teacher, and she got him in detention for like a week.
No mas?
I don't know, man. What are you supposed to do to a little kid? Put him in school jail?
Is that what detention is?
I guess, yeah. No recess for a little kid is terrible.
Yeah. I remember I learned to tie my shoe in recess.
I learned how to tie my shoe in mom and dad's van. I remember the day.
Despeinada?
Yeah. I remember the day I learned how to tie my shoe. I was like, holy cow, like, I'm independent.
You're like, yeah.
I looked at it. I'm like, yeah.
That's when your balding started.
Yes. That's when I became aware of the world.
You like taxis?
I've seen this one meme where like it's a baby and then it shows it, so it's like the baby like really happy and next thing you know it's like consciousness and then it's got like bills and everything.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah. Otis, you done with your nap, buddy? Oh, you had a good nap, didn't you?
Dude, he's re-energized. He's like, somebody give me food now. He's like, I'm hungry. But yeah, I mean, I think honestly those stories are probably like, oh, I'm sure I got some more, but those are the ones that are like more in the forefront that I think about every so often.
I have a lot. We could do like 10 episodes of just childhood stories. I think I could at least.
Well,
but I doubt everybody wouldn't want to.
I still have a scar on my knee the time George juked me the fuck out.
You share some George, dude? A lot of people juked you the fuck out.
No, remember we were at the, you know where there's a CVS now, those apartments? And and there was like that patio or that porch we had, and we were playing soccer out there, and he juked me out, and I scraped my knee. I remember because it was like this big. Damn. And it's not as big, but it's still there.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. He wants to eat.
Yeah, he's hungry. Sorry, buddy. You'll eat when we get home. You can wait. I took him on a long walk earlier, so that's why he was sleeping right now. I took a little nap. Pooped.
Yeah.
Dang, I knew I should have brought him food, but I was running a little late. I'm like, let me get the food. I mean, let me not get the food.
Yeah, well, I mean, we went through all the topics. I thought this was like a lot of topics, but we went through all of them. I should probably either prepare more material for each topic or just more. No, I think more material for each topic, so we don't have like 20 topics in an episode.
Yeah, I think like digging in.
Yeah. Well, on that note, do you have any final comments on anything that we talked about?
No, we're good. I think. Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. That song brings back so many memories.
Riders in the
zone.
Stone. Riders on the street. I think it's what it is.
Dude, I don't know. We're gonna have to look it up.
Riders on the street.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Hey, Black Betty. Hey, Black Betty. That Betty had a child. That thing go wild.
Dang, you know the lyrics. I just know.
After that, that's it. That's all I know.
I thought you were about to sing the whole song.
I'm not good with lyrics, unfortunately.
I do with all the Nickelback songs that I listen to. And on that note, don't judge me for listening to Nickelback.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. That was the 8th episode of the PG Talk. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you guys want us to talk about anything specific in the future.
Yes, or further explain something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something like that. But
because we just kind of talk. If you guys want us to explain anything into depth, we will do it.
Yeah, and we said depth, not Johnny Depp. So
don't listen to that. See you next time. Peace.